Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to work on project 100, and usually I scrap standing up, but I have been scrapping for many hours already today. So I am sitting down, I'm going to chill, and I'm going to get some of these page kits done that I need for the crop that I'm going to, hopefully, at the end of October. So I have, how many page kits do I have left to do? I think it's 10. I need 10 more. Yes, 10 more. So another thing that crossed my mind yesterday, because I was like, oh, I got to get all these done and then I can start adding like embellishments, not embellishments, but the rest of the stuff that I need, like the enamel dots, the grid paper, and all that stuff. And then I thought, why? Why do I need to wait till the end? And I think I've talked about that before. I'm the type of person that, let's say if we go to McDonald's and we buy, you know, Big Mac and fries, I'll eat my fries, get that done, and then I'll eat my hamburger. And I've always been like that. So I think my brain is kind of programmed that way. I need to finish one thing and then I move on to the next. And that's why when I put the pattern papers all together, I did the whole 100. All of 100, I did it all at once. Well, not all at once, but all in a row. And then I said, okay, now I can start adding embellishments. Because that's just how my brain works. I need to finish a task and then I move on to something else. Now, because we're getting down to the crunch, if you will, like it's in less than 3 weeks that I'm going on the crop. So I need to move things along. Now, this, I have 10 left to do, so it's not that much. So it's almost like my brain is saying, yeah, you're done. And then after today, I'll only have 7 to do because I'm only going to do 3 today because I find that like the last time, I think I did 4 or 5, whatever it was. It felt like a lot. And I think it's because I'm doing a bunch of other stuff too. So talking for that long is just a little difficult by the time I get to work on this. So I think I'm going to do 3 today. And instead of just, doing a couple of days, that just means that I'm going to do it in 3 days. But then I'll get it done. I'll get it done by this week. I'll get all 10 pages done. But at some point, if I'm done everything that I need to do and it's still not like time to start supper or something like that, and I want to start on the other stuff, I'm going to do it and get it done. Okay, so this one has the eyes open. So now I'm going to go to this one with the eyes closed. And I think I'm going to get a plain one, not a polka dot one or the other one. Okay, like that. And then maybe I can just get just the one. I'm just going to get one. No, I'm going to put 2 because I'm not going to have this stuff here like with me. So then if I say, oh, I wish I would have had this, like 2 of them, because I love overlaying them when I put them on the page. It just looks like, I don't know. It's so cute. Okay. So I'm going to put a few butterflies because I am obsessed. Okay, I wonder if it was blue that I meant. Oh, I did print. But when I was doing this, I put butterflies instead of the color I needed. So today I was printing some stuff and I'm like, butterflies? Okay, it's under smaller butterflies. So I don't know what color I wanted to print, but I did print some blue ones. They're just on my printer there. So if I need them for this, I'll go get them. I am just going to get a few of each color. I don't know. I find butterflies, if it's an outdoor page, it works. It works. It works. Actually, you know, you could do a page about a kid going to college and then, or moving out or something like that. And you can say, spread your wings, you know, and you could put butterflies on it. So I am loving our new butterflies because I find that they're probably one of the most versatile digital prints that we have. I like the circles and all those too because I love those for my embellishment foundation for sure. So now I'm going to try to find some extra stuff in here and just throw it on. And then we'll call page number 1 done. We'll put that 5 on there. I don't know if it'll work, but it is what it is. If it doesn't go on a page, it's not a big deal. I like that, grilling outdoors. Do I have pictures of us grilling outdoors this summer? I'll have to think. I talked about that. I don't know if it was on Patreon or the virtual crop, but I am getting so bad at taking pictures. I need to say, okay. And I mean, I have my phone with me all the time. So that's what I use as my camera. So just take pictures. But somehow I don't take pictures. So it is what it is. And I'm just going to have to like push myself to take more pictures. Okay, I think I have 3 containers of blue. So I'll just go through all of them. There is some yellow pattern papers here too. So I did bring out my yellow container. There's not a lot in here. I have to say, there's not a lot at all. I'm going to put that in there. And you know what? Tomorrow, I might take pictures because tomorrow's October 6th. And 5 years ago tomorrow, which if you've been following me for a while, it's like, wow. But 5 years ago tomorrow, we moved into our new house. We've been in our new house for 5 years. I cannot wrap my head around that. But it's been 5 years. So maybe I'll take a picture tomorrow, maybe in front of our house, you know, and say 5 years, like, wow. Where does time go? Because, oh, too bad this is not a 5. That would have worked out great. Oh, there was a 5-year. That's awesome. 5 years. Okay, so that is awesome. I'm glad. See, that's what I mean, that some kits, they just make me think. And here, as I was putting embellishments, and I saw that washing machine, it kind of made me think of, you know, because what we did was when we bought our house, we bought all new furniture. We were in our old house for 20 some years, and some of our appliances needed to be, they weren't working at their top. They weren't that great, but we were like, nope, we're not buying anything new unless it's absolutely, it breaks and we don't have a choice, which our washer did. Our washer did break, and we did buy a new washer. We didn't buy like a cheap washer because we didn't know how long before we were, it was going to be before that's what I was looking for, before we moved into our new house. But we didn't buy a washer and a dryer, and we didn't buy like a front load. We bought like just a regular top load, buttons, not digital, that kind of stuff. But when we ended up selling our house, it was nice to, you know, say that there was a washer included and, you know, a dishwasher and all this stuff. We kind of left all that stuff in the old house. And when we moved in here, we bought all new furniture. Okay, oh, I see a little house here. Doesn't look anything like our house, but, you know, it's a house. Oh. Not really. I'm just going to check to see if there's not another house somewhere. If not, it's okay. If not, I could do that and cut that out. We'll see. We'll see if it goes well on the page. I might throw that flower in there. I think I'm going to call it good for this one. And my goodness, how different it feels to be sitting down. I'm not used to sitting down when I scrap. Usually when I go to the crop, that's the one thing that I find the hardest to get used to, is because I'm sitting down. So it takes me, you know, a few hours to kind of adjust. And I can't tell you how many times that I catch myself and I'm standing up and I'm like, no, you need to sit down. This is not counter height. So your back is going to be killing you by the end of the night. Okay, I think that's enough. And if I can find my little card here, I'm going to put 5 years in new house. And how fun it is that I did this the day before so that I can take pictures on the exact day that we moved in here. Okay, so this one is orange and brown. I moved my mat under my feet. I'm standing up again. But you know what's exciting about this page? This finishes that first container that I put the 100-page kits in. The other one that I have, it is full to the hilt. This one was almost full. So, hooray for me to have that done. Now, I'm going to do orange and brown on this. I think I want to start with the brown. And then I'll put some extra stuff in the orange. I think I'm going to go with the circles this time instead of the viewfinders. Okay. I can't wait. In a few weeks, it's going to be some doilies that he's going to work on. Can't wait, because those will be awesome for embellishment foundations for sure. So I can't wait for that. And I don't think I'll do owls. I think, though, I will do butterflies. I'm going to put some tags in there. I'm going to try and put as many tags as possible and frames, because I'm not bringing all of this with me, like every single digital file. When I get there, if I get to another page that I didn't put one of those in, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had, you know, something that I could journal on, like tags or frames, then I usually have a bag where I keep all of the leftover embellishments. So then what I can do is just go in there and grab that and then use it. So that's my kind of my thought on that. Because last time I had brought quite a few of my digital files. Like I had gone through them and said, oh, I'm going to bring this, I'm going to bring this. And I didn't use any of them. So I don't want to bring extra stuff like that because it's a lot of stuff to bring. So I don't want to bring stuff like that. Maybe I haven't used flowers in a bit. So let's use some of these flowers. I definitely need brown flowers. So those are those flowers right there. So I know it's number 4 now. So we'll do brown, and it's small flowers, number 4. And I'll do brown because I don't have a lot of these. So we'll get some of each size, and then I'll get some of the orange ones too. I'll get a camera because I haven't used cameras in a bit. Got to give some love to all the different embellishments. I'll put in some arrows here too. Oh, this is a nice full sheet of some labels. I have to say the small varieties are probably my favorite, like this size. This is perfect if you want to put a little bit, like a little sentence or a word to your, oops, I cut that right off, to your cluster. Okay, let's put that in there. But I really like the bigger ones to put as your foundation, like on your foundation. And I have these that I printed off too. So that's awesome. Okay, let's put a couple of hearts. And we'll sneak them in on the layout. A lot of times I like to overlay them. So maybe what I can do is get the 1-inch heart from the orange file. There we go. That's more like it. I'll get this one here. This one here, and then these 2 here. They're darker. And I might, oh, I just cut the tip of that arrow off. That's okay. Okay, so I wanted butterflies, right? So let's put that there. And I think the other butterflies, whew, having a hard time speaking, are over here. So let's keep these out, just like that. I'm going to put these away right away because what I'm noticing is when I'm in a hurry and I don't put stuff back, it's funny how if it ends up in a different file, when you go looking for it, you can't find it. So I have to learn to kind of chill, take a chill pill, and take my time and put stuff back. I'm always in a hurry. If you ever saw me, you know, in town and I was leaving my vehicle and I'm going in somewhere, I don't walk like I have nowhere to go. I walk like I'm on a mission. Always. And I've always been like that. I always say, well, you know, if I don't have time to exercise, at least wherever I'm walking to, I got to walk like I'm on a mission. And then that way, at least I'm burning some kind of calories. Now, I put my Fitbit back on. We did quite a bit of walking this summer, but I need to get back into it like big time. So, and I find if I have my Fitbit and I see that I'm getting my 10,000 steps, it's encouraging. So I need the motivation. Now, again, because these page kits are going to be, you know, I'm going to be away. I'm not going to have everything at my, just at the ready that I can just get up and say, oh, I'm going to go and get my brown digital file. So I am going to cut a whole lot more than I need, and that's okay. Again, because if on another page, because when I first started putting these page kits together, I didn't have butterflies and I didn't have the owls to put in there. So now I want to make sure that I have them because I love them. I love them and I want to use them. So if I put extra in the pages to come, that's okay, because I'll get to use them definitely on another page. All right. So what I decided was, let's say this afternoon, if I finish everything that I want to do, and I'm like, you know what? You know, I still have a couple of hours before I need to start supper, or an hour, probably not a couple of hours. I'm going to come up here, and I don't know if I'll film. Maybe I'll just film part of it, or maybe I'll film and then I just do a voiceover or something like that. But I'll start putting the rest of the stuff that I need to put on these page kits. Okay. And if you're new here, just in case you're new, what I still need to add on this is washi, cardstock, grid paper, enamel dots. That will be together. And then next week, I'm going to add the photos. And when I add the photos, I'm going to kind of assign a journaling card to it and assign a number to each page kit. So from 1 to 50. And then when I do the journaling, like on here, let's say that will be paper kit number 1. So then on my bag, I'll have PK1. And then I keep my journaling cards all together. And then when at the spot where I need to journal, I kind of just look through it. Now, if I have washi tape that I want to put in here, I don't put the washi tape in here, because what I'll do is I'll choose probably about 20 washi tapes, and I'll use them more than once on different layouts, and I'll just take a piece of it and I'll stick it to the back of here. If I want to put a title, I'll put the title here. And another thing I decided was I'll try to put the title on some wax paper and stick it in there so it's already all cut out. That's if I have time. So that's all stuff that I need to do in the next 2.5 weeks. So we'll see how much of that will get done. But I firmly believe that that's going to be a game changer for me, which doing page kits was a game changer. But every time I always try to make it a little better, you know, fix this or add this. And then it's like, oh, that might be perfect. A couple things that I might bring is my scrapbooking words. I'm not going to bring the Christmas words or the fall words. I'm just going to bring the scrapbooking words. We have 1 and 2. And I have 2 different files. So that's only 2 files. And then, because I like to finish off my embellishment clusters with words. So that would be awesome. I'm going to put that in there. Why not? Okay. I want to make pretty things. So probably just a couple more things, and then I'll be good for this one. I like this, Young at Heart, a camera, socks, tea, and blankets. I could do of going to the crop, right? And then crafting is always a good idea. So I could actually make a page of the crop that I'm going to, and then it'll force me to take pictures, because when I get to this, I'm like, oh yeah. Crop, October 2021. So I'll know that that's what I need to do. I need to take pictures of that. Now, I didn't put it there because that's probably not the title I'm going to do. And it still leaves me, and that's good too. The following is enclosed: photographs, document, memories, notes, letters, and maybe I can do a picture of like my setup. Okay, let's do that. Crop 2021 setup. And all those things are included. So again, that's 2 layouts in a row that I'm inspired by what I'm sticking on the page. And I think this is good. I don't want to put too much. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put this stuff away. I'm going to make sure that I put all the digital files back where they belong. I'm going to put this in a paper bag, and then we will come back and do the last page kit for this time. Okay, so this is the first page kit in the second container, and look, it's filled to the top. So I got lots of paper kits ready to go, and because even when I finish this, I still need to get or keep going, because I have no paper kits or no page kits for here in my scrap room. Like, I have one that I made last week that I'm going to put together tomorrow for here on YouTube. But I need to get a whole lot more done so that whenever I have a minute, I'll have pages to do. Now, the one good thing about, me going to that crop, for me, that's a working weekend. And what I mean by that is I bring my tripod, and I am going to film all weekend. So I'm going to film every single layout. And then they're not going to be real time because, 30 people all talking at once, that would be kind of loud. But I am going to, oh, there's my pink butterflies. In another video, I mentioned that, oh, I must have put that in a wrong file, and there it is right there. I ended up printing some new ones, but that's exactly why I said, oh, I got to make sure that I put stuff back where it belongs, because if I put it in the wrong file, then when I'm looking for it, it's hard to find. Okay, so I did use butterflies the last time. I really want to use those owls, but I think what I'm going to do is maybe use some of these flowers, maybe. Oh yeah, I want to put some of, some tags and maybe some frames. Then that way, even if I don't use it on this page, I'm going to have them for another page. And I was thinking too, I might bring my file of grid paper. I'm going to have to go through them and print a whole bunch too, because, oh, see again, I have gray ones here. Let's put that back where it belongs. I forgot what I was saying. Those owls kind of... I am going to put grid paper in, I'm thinking in each page kit, but I might have to print a whole bunch because I was looking at my grid paper file and it's pretty thin. So I think I've used a lot of my grid papers. So that is definitely something that I need to print. And as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking of it, and I said that I need to put it here because when I'm printing, I don't remember what I need to print. So it's good to have a little list next to me and then just write them down. Okay, so I'm going to bring some of these flowers, and I also brought my gray file. I'm just looking to see if I need to print this again, but I don't, because there's small, medium, and large, and there's still some of each, so I'm good. I don't want to print too much extra either. I definitely need more gray butterflies, and that's probably what I wanted to put there, but I put butterflies instead. That's probably the one, because it's pretty much used up. I don't think I have any light ones. Okay. I still have my computer upstairs, so I might print those off as soon as I'm done this. But I am also going to put red butterflies, so I think I'll be good. Even if I don't have it for this page, we'll say. We'll put a big butterfly. And then I'll go get my red file again. Oh, that doesn't go there. And I'm going to try and find a little bit of red butterflies. There they are. I'll just get maybe one of each. So one this size, one this size, and one this size. Okay. Now let's look in the containers and see what else I can add to this. Let's put this right in the file so it doesn't end up being a big mess. Now this morning I did 2 or 3 videos. I can't, ooh. Okay, I have some balloon festival, and now I know exactly where they are. So let's do that. Hey, all 3 pages. I was inspired. Oh, this I wanted the frame. All 3 pages I was inspired. Balloon festival. And I know exactly, they're in the 2003 or 2002 September box. So that's awesome. Because every time I see those balloons, I'm like, I don't know what I can use those for. Because I don't know where those, I knew I had those pictures, but like, where were they? But with Scrapathon, one of the challenges was to scrap older photos. So I started going through my photo boxes and I found them, and I'm like, oh, here they are. Yay. Awesome. So now I know where they are. And before I forget again, I'm going to scrap those. As a matter of fact, as soon as I turn off the video, I'm going to, and look at that. It's a little button, and it is a balloon also. So I'm going to stick that in there too. It had a foam tape, but I just took it off so it wouldn't stick to everything. But I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to scrap those photos. Okay, I like this. So I don't need too much stuff, but I have this, which is black and gray. I have 2 of these, so I can go through these and see if there's anything else that I can add. Be awesome if I found another balloon. Those big balloons. No. And I don't know if they did that festival this year or not, but either or, we missed it. If they did, maybe next year. That'd be a cool thing to bring Mason to, because that's something that we did with his mom, right? So that's pretty cool. So the last page, I said I was going to do that we've been in the house for 5 years, and this says dream home. So I'm going to put that there, and after I stop, I'm going to go put that right in that page kit. Because it's a neutral, so it'll go whatever color it is, it'll work. Okay. So let me see here. Okay. And once I'm done going through this, that'll be it. That'll be this page kit. And I'll go get pictures and put them in. I'll put that dream home thing in the other one. And I'm going to be that much closer to having all the page kits. I'm pretty impressed that I have, you know, I still have 3 weeks away and I'm this far in, you know. I mean, I did start months ago, but that's what you need to do. That is totally what you need to do. I am not I'm not somebody that can just say, oh, I'm going to, you know, start that the week before. I'm a planner. I'm a big time planner. People, you know, tease me because even when we went on vacation, I would, you know, say, okay, well, we are spending money is this much a day. And, you know, we would take out the cash before we went and I would divide it and I would have it divided by activities. And my friend was like, okay, mine's all messed up. And she would just stick it in her, like purse thing. And I'm like, oh, I need to have everything all done up. So that's just, oh, this is the one with the house. It was the first one. And we'll put that here and that'll work. Now I'm going to get this and I'm going to add 3 more. So, okay, so I'm going to stop it here. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.